Hi everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining us for another lesson in this basic French course. So the topic is French IR verbs, regular IR verbs. A regular verb is a verb that follows a predictable pattern of conjugation. So not all verbs are regular, some are irregular. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about those regular IR verbs. It's helpful to review first regular ER verbs and just some basics of conjugation before we dive into this lesson. So remember, regular ER verbs, like the verb chanter, the way you go about conjugating it very simply, very easily is the first thing you do is to remove the ending. So the ER ending we remove. And then all you have to do is add the appropriate ending to this form. This is called the root of the verb. It might also be called the stem of the verb, so either the stem or the root. So for regular ER verbs, these are the endings that you just have to memorize. So for IR verbs, you're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have to memorize some endings. So these are the endings for regular ER verbs. Remember, for je, the ending is I, tu, es, il, elle, on, the ending is simply I. So it's the same as the je ending, notice. Nous, the ending is ons. Vous, the ending is ez, and for il and elle, the ending is ent. So if you memorize these endings and you see a list of regular ER verbs, you know how to conjugate all of them. So for example, with the verb chanter, we have chante, 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 chanton, chanter, chante. With regular ER verbs, the je, tu, il, elle, on, and the plural il, elle are all pronounced the same. Chante, 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 chante. And then for nous, it's chanton, and vous chantez. Okay, so now you recall how to conjugate regular ER verbs. Now let's learn the endings for regular IR verbs. Again, you simply must memorize these endings. There's really no way around it. You just have to do the memorization. Native speakers learn just through practice and repetition, so you can do the same. Okay, here are the endings. If the subject is je, the ending is is. It's pronounced I. You're just pronouncing the vowel I. Tu. If your subject is tu, it's the same ending. I. If your subject is il, elle, or on, the subject is it. And it's just pronounced I as well. So all of these are the same. I. If your subject is nous, ils sont. So I-S-S-O-N-S. Ils sont. If your subject is vous, issez. I-S-S-E-Z. Issez. And if your subject is il or elle, is. I-S-S-E-N-T. So the pronunciations would be I, ils sont, issez, is. Once you have memorized these endings, you've got it made. You can conjugate any regular IR verb. So let's practice. The verb choisir. Choisir means to choose. Choisir. The first thing is to remove your IR ending to find the root or the stem. So here it is. And then all you have to do is add your endings according to the subject. So if you want to say I choose, we have our root and we just add the ending. Choisis. Je choisis. I choose. Remember that any verb in the present tense can mean more than one thing. Je choisis can mean I choose, I do choose, or I am choosing, just depending on the context in which it's used, the context of the conversation. Je souhaite, excuse me, it's easy to get tongue-tied going back and forth between languages, so I choose, Je choisis, je choisis. Tu, remember it's the same ending, so we have our root and we add the ending. Tu choisis, tu choisis. You choose, you do choose, you are choosing. Il, elle, on share the same ending. Here's my root, so just add your ending, which is the it. Choisit, choisit. Il choisit, he chooses. Elle choisit, she chooses. On choisit, we choose, they choose, people choose. On choisit. Nous. Start with your root and then add your ending. So remember the ending for nous is ils sont, ils sont. So choisissons, choisissons. Notice the difference in pronunciation here. Z and s. Choisissons, choisissons. Nous choisissons. We choose, we do choose, we are choosing. Vous, we start with our root and then add the ending. Choisissez, choisissez. Vous choisissez. You choose, you do choose, you are choosing. Il, elle, we start with our root or our stem and add the ending. Is, choisissent, choisissent. Ils choisissent. They choose, they do choose, they are choosing. Elles choisissent, same thing. They choose, they do choose, they are choosing. Okay, so just remember, I'm not trying to beat you over the head with this, but I am trying to beat you over the head with this, that remember a verb conjugated in the present tense can have one of three potential meanings. It all depends on the context of the conversation that you're having. So, je choisis can mean I choose, I do choose, or I am choosing. So just to put this verb into context, what do we choose? Sometimes we might choose the day if we're talking about an event, or we could also choose the place. So we have le jour for the day, le lieu, the place. Maybe you're buying a new car, so you would choose a car, je choisis une voiture. Or you're wanting to watch a good movie, un bon film, un bon film. So just for the sake of creating some complete thoughts here, let's practice a little bit. I choose the day. Je choisis le jour. I choose the place. Je choisis le lieu. I choose a car. Je choisis une voiture. I choose a good movie. Je choisis un bon film. You choose. Tu choisis. You choose the day. Tu choisis le jour. You choose the place. Tu choisis le lieu. You choose the car. You choose a car. Tu choisis une voiture. You choose a good movie. Tu choisis un bon film. He chooses. Il choisit. He chooses the day. Il choisit le jour. He chooses the place. Il choisit le lieu. He chooses a car. Il choisit une voiture. He chooses a good movie. Il choisit un bon film. She chooses. Elle choisit. She chooses the day. Elle choisit le jour. She chooses the place. Elle choisit le lieu. She chooses a car. Elle choisit une voiture. She chooses a good movie. Elle choisit un bon film. We choose. Nous choisissons. Nous choisissons. We choose the day. Nous choisissons le jour. We choose the place. Nous choisissons le lieu. We choose a car. Nous choisissons une voiture. We choose a good movie. Nous choisissons un bon film. You choose. Vous choisissez. You choose the day. Vous choisissez le jour. You choose the place. Vous choisissez le lieu. You choose a car. Vous choisissez une voiture. You choose a good movie. Vous choisissez un bon film. They choose. Ils choisissent. Elles choisissent. They choose the day. Ils choisissent le jour. Elles choisissent le jour. They choose the place. Ils choisissent le lieu. Elles choisissent le lieu. They choose a car. Ils choisissent une voiture. Elles choisissent une voiture. They choose a good movie. Ils choisissent un bon film. Elles choisissent un bon film. And there you have it, the verb choisir and how to conjugate regular IR verbs in the present tense in French. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, I would appreciate it very much if you'd give it a like. To continue learning and go on to another lesson, click on the video that appears here on your screen. See you soon. À bientôt.